All right, welcome, guys, and this is the Q&A video. I'm gonna be answering questions from Instagram and some other questions that people just randomly texted me because I guess the Instagram thing just pretty much left the story and shit. 24 hours came and went. So and one YouTube comment, surprisingly, someone. But yeah, I'm gonna answer you guys' questions and I might get real with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And without further ado, I have the questions right here. I'm reading off of here on my laptop. So let's just start things off and get right to it. First question is, what is your next post? I don't know. Leave it at that. I don't know. Next question is, will you grow your hair? Yes, I will. I will be growing out my hair. It's gonna become a mane. It's gonna be bigger than a lion's mane. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the biggest my hair has ever seen. It's gonna be so long. Like, literally, I promise that. Like, literally, we're starting the process right now. Like, literally, you can see how longer it is than it was before. So you got it there. Let me just take off the glasses so it's not reflective. What's the next question right here? Okay, so how many kids you want and by what age? Okay, so I want at least 4 kids, I would say. I think, yeah, max is 4 kids. Minimum, I would guess it would be 1. It's up to my partner and whatnot, how many kids they want, because they're the ones that's going to be giving birth to these kids, so it's up to them. But for me right now, I would say my minimum's 1, max is 4. At what age? The age that I'll start the youngest, I would say, is 25. I think 25 I'll probably be well enough and probably be like mature enough to have a child at that point. But the oldest, I'll probably be like 36. So if I'm like 37, I have not had a child. I'm not having a child. That's it. Like, I'm not doing that. So that's too old. Like, 36 is already pushing it, but like my mom, I think, had me at like 35 or something, and that's the only reason why I'm making it 36. I'm pushing 40. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, 36, 37 is no, way too old, bro. Like, I'm not gonna have a kid. It wasn't meant to be. If I'm 37 with no kids, it was not meant to be, bro. I'm telling you. Let's check out the next question. Next question is, what's gonna be the name of your first prostitute? JK. Okay. Funny question. But they did say just kidding. But I would say this. I would never be that desperate to get a prostitute. Be so for real. Never ever, because I don't really think of women like that. Like, a prostitute, that's just for the dirty. With me, what I want in a girl is, like, I just want them to be nice. I want them to be compliant. What I want, I just want them to be, overall nice. And like, if I'm down one day, like, they're like reassuring me, like, yo, it's gonna get better. It's gonna be this and that. I just want a positive relationship. I don't think of the dirty, like, when I want, So I will never be that desperate and get a prostitute. Never. All right, we'll leave it at that. Next question is, how tall are you? I am either 5'8" or 5'9". I haven't really been to the doctors to a checkup. I should probably do that, but I am in between either 5'8", 5'9". Most likely 5'9". So I'm like the average male height, I would say. All right, the next question is, favorite Spider-Man. Now, I want everyone not to get mad at me. I want everyone absolutely not to get mad at me. But my favorite Spider-Man is Tom Holland. Why? Because I feel like literally Tom Holland is the reason why got into the MCU, because I watched all of phase 1 of the MCU, but I stopped at phase 2, I think, after the Thor: The Dark World movie, because that shit was trash. And I was like, you know what, I'm done. After that movie, I was done. But then I heard Spider-Man's joining the MCU and shit. I'm like, I gotta get back into this. I started watching every phase 2 movie I missed, like Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers of Ultron, Ant-Man, Watched Captain America Civil War with him, with Spider-Man. Doctor Strange afterwards. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Spider-Man Homecoming, of course. Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because Infinity War, I think, was the first MCU movie I actually watched in the theaters. And then I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters, and I watched Captain Marvel in theaters, and I watched Avengers Endgame in theaters, and then I watched Spider-Man Far From Home in theaters. I didn't get to see Black Widow in theaters because, you know, COVID and all that, but I did watch Shang-Chi in theaters, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home. Love that movie. That had to be in theaters. That had to. Spider-Man No Way Home. Literally every Marvel movie since, I've watched it in theaters, except for Black Widow and everything that came out before Infinity War. So, yeah. So that's why Spider-Man, like, I love Andrew. I used to love Andrew. Andrew was my favorite. The Toby has never really been my favorite because, you know, I kind of grew up with Andrew and Tom. So, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's just a matter of, like, growing up with the character. And I feel like Tom is just the most accurate because he's with the MCU people and they're not, you know? And, like, you know, Spider-Man's supposed to be with all these Marvel characters and Tom's actually in there. So that's why I feel like my favorite Spider-Man is Tom Holland. Well, I know. It's not a feeling. I know. He's my favorite Spider-Man. Next question. All right. Would you rather live in the Hunger Games universe or live in the Stranger Things universe? Okay. First off, I have not watched both series. Now, I know, yeah. Stranger Things is big as hell. I know. I'm missing out. And Hunger Games, probably another great franchise I'm missing out to. But I do know that Stranger Things consists of mostly teenagers. So if I were to be with them, I feel like I would rather be with them because that's like my demographic, since I'm a teenager myself, you see. That's more of my demographic, so it would probably be more relatable to be with them. So I think I'm gonna pick the Stranger Things because of that. So that's my answer. Stranger Things universe. Right, next question is fave high school memory. Okay, my favorite high school memory is when I had my first, like, official chat with my, like, becoming best friend, like, literally my best friend of high school. And it's my favorite memory because we were so goddamn awkward, like, talking to each other. Like, it's kind of like me right now talking to you guys. But, like, it was way more awkward. Like, we were like, well, it's this and this and that and this and this and that, and then we stopped talking. We just took breaks after, because it was a Spanish, like, we were in Spanish class. It was 10th grade, and we were told to talk to each other for, like, an assignment, I guess, to do an hour or some shit, something like that, warm up, something like that. And we were told to, like, just speak about it. And then he started off saying, I think I started off saying something, and then he started off saying something, and it was just so fucking awkward. And then every time I think back to that memory, I just laugh and laugh and laugh, because, like, ever since then, it's never been that awkward. Like, we've literally, we know each other so well now. Like, we're at a great place, so positive. I love you, buddy. When you're watching this, I love you, buddy. You know it's you. I'm not gonna name any names, but you know who you are, okay? But yeah, that's my favorite high school memory so far. Well, it's over, so that's my favorite high school memory, point blank. All right, next question is, name 5 countries that you would like to visit. And yeah, okay, name 5 countries that you like to want to visit. Yeah, want to visit. Okay, so those 5 countries are Canada. Love to visit the country that is Japan. China. So yes, Canada, China, Japan, Argentina. That's 4. Okay, so, and then we have the final one being Mexico. Yeah, Mexico. All right. Canada. Why Canada? Because they have great food over there. I've seen Derek Gerard's videos. I'm a big fan of Derek Gerard. He lives in Canada. The food they got over there seems healthier, and it just seems, I just want to go over there for the food. I sound like a fat ass. I know I sound like a fat ass, but the food just looks amazing over there. I just want to go over there and, you know, just taste some of that tasty food. The tasty, like the donuts, the pizza, like all that shit. Like, I really like his videos are, if you don't know him, like, his videos are just pretty much eating food all the time, like, just 24 hours this, 24 hours that, eating this, eating that. And literally every video, the food that he was eating looked like fucking amazing. Like, even the McDonald's looked way better than it is here. So, like, damn, yo, I gotta go to Canada. China. It's just it's for the Great Wall of China, I guess. I just want to go there to see that and walk that. It's a a little famous thing. Japan. I want to go to Tokyo. Really want to go to Tokyo and just fuck around. Not too much like someone did, but yeah, Tokyo. And then there's Mexico. I don't know. I feel like there's just cool places in Mexico, like those fucking resorts and shit that they be having over there. I feel like, especially like with being in the Spanish community, probably it remind me somewhat of fucking DR and shit. And then I'm a big fan of like Chespirito and Chapulín Colorado, and I believe I would love to go to Alca. I sound very like a gringo, but Alcapuico. I forget. It's something like that. I think I'm gonna look it up and then just put it right here. All right, it should be there, but I want to go there because it looked cool in the fucking the episodes of Chapo and Chapulín Colorado. It looked like a nice place to just chill and shit, And then so I said just like Japan, Mexico, Canada, China, and then I also said Argentina's only because I recently did a project for it, and that's the only reason. So it's kind of biased for Argentina, but yeah, that's why I would like to visit Argentina. So those are the 5 countries I would love to visit. All right, the next question is, how long is it? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. Come on, I don't know. Next question: does it drag on the floor when you walk? I could answer that one, and no, it does not. And if it did, that'll probably be very uncomfortable. But we'll leave it at that. Next question is: the Flash versus Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider wins, bro. Like, come on now. It's Ghost Rider, all right? Ghost Rider beats the Flash, okay? He beats him. It's Ghost Rider. Right, on to the next question. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Okay, so I'm just going to put this out there. I'm not gay. And honestly, I really can't be gay because I don't really tolerate men now. It's like, it's impossible for me to be either gay or bisexual. I don't tolerate men. I don't tolerate them. Like, literally. Like, I can't date them, bro. Like, really, I'm gonna be so rude right now. Like, I can't date a dude, bro. It can't happen. So, me being gay, it's never gonna happen. If I can't tolerate them, what makes you think I'm gonna date them? You understand? But do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not have a girlfriend. But I could tell you that if I want to girlfriend, I do want a girlfriend. I would love to have a girlfriend. It's just that your boy Leandro, he failed 4 times last year at getting a girlfriend. I'm gonna just tell you the story. So the first time, I think my friend, at first I had a crush on this girl, and then my friend at the same time set me up with another girl. So I started talking to this other girl, and then I realized, you know what? Well, let me end things with this girl because it doesn't feel right for me to have a crush on someone else and then date this person. So I didn't want to even initiate the dating. So I just ended things there and then wanted to focus on trying to get my crush, right? So I tried to focus on trying to get my crush. But you see, the mistake I did make was that I found out about something, and that I found out that one of my friends used to have a thing with this person. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're not doing that because that's too weird. So we stopped going for my crush, and she no longer was my crush. So then we moved on to the third girl. The third girl was a weird situation because I guess I didn't make it seem like I wanted to go on dates with them. I just said, you want to go hang out and shit. So really didn't date them, and it wasn't really, she doesn't really count, I would say. So that's, yeah. And then, you know, they just wanted to be friends. So that's that. The fourth one is the one that really hurt me, I would say. Like, really hurt me. Because basically I planned out 3 dates with this girl, and I basically, like, what's it called? The whole time I had been talking to this girl, I thought, like, man, this might be the girl. I might just get a girlfriend this time around. I might get a girlfriend. But you know, it didn't end well. It didn't end well. And because, like, she canceled on me 3 times, and the 3rd time it gets really sad because I was actually getting ready for that said date, and then I was told at last minute that she wasn't gonna go. So then I was just bummed out. I was like, you know what, this girl clearly doesn't want me, so it's gonna end it there. And so then, and now what's sadder is that the girl now has a boyfriend, and it made me think that something was wrong with me. Now clearly nothing is wrong in that state. Maybe there is, but I don't want to think that. So I decided that this year I should take a break from trying to get girls, because I don't want to feel such pain again, pretty much. So yeah, that's the whole girlfriend situation. I don't have a girlfriend right now. I'd love to have a girlfriend, but right now I'm not going after anybody, and would much rather wait for a girl maybe to just come up to me and say, hey, you want to go out? And I'll probably do so. Next question. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear. That's a good question. That's a really good question. What is my biggest fear? I think, oh yeah. My biggest fear, I would say right now, is to die, but like in the most stupidest way. If I were to die, right, I would die in like the most stupidest way. Like, I don't want to die like I'm walking the street and then a car hits me and I die like that. I don't want to die by getting hit by a car, or I'm driving the car and then I do a stupid thing with the car and then I accidentally crash into somebody and then I die like that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to die car related. I don't want to do that. I want to die either in my sleep or just, you know, like, what's it called? Like, go out in style and just sacrifice my life for something, so that way my death had meaning in a way. So that's my biggest fear, to die in a stupid, insignificant way, pretty much. And I'm trying right now. I'm trying to do my best for that not to happen, because, you know, we live in the dangerous city of New York City, so it's pretty much just Gotham City. But shit. So that is my biggest fear as of right now.
Alright guys, that ends today's video. See you guys in tomorrow's video. It'll be part 2 of the Q&A.